Hey, welcome back again, viewers and subscribers. This moment, I want to speak to you on the pigeon peas plant, Cajunas, cajun. Found some interesting research, right, done by Ajene et al. That's over in Africa, and it mentioned that L-glutamate that was approved by the FDA in 2007, right, has been given the go-ahead to treat sickle cell disease. And the de facto drug there, hydroxyurea, right, has been the drug used to treat sickle cell anemia. But as always, I'm being curious, always reading, always doing research on these plants in St. Vincent. Here, I was blown away. I even spoke to a nurse sister who works at the hospital here in St. Vincent in the pediatrics ward, if she has ever heard of L-glutamate, which was approved by the FDA in 2007, right? So it did Ajene et al. 2020, right? It states that in 2007, L-glutamate was approved by the US FDA for the treatment of sickle cell after a phase 3 trial. It was revealed to have ameliorated effect on sickle cell patients with few side effects. Pigeon peas Cajunas cajun is a locally available and affordable legume having a high level of glutamate and folic acid, as well as vitamins, minerals, fibers, and other amino acids, thus the ability to decrease the frequency of crisis, morbidity, and mortality of sickle cell disease. It could be added to the diet of patients, helping compliance to be greater than when patients are urged to take medications. Side effects will also be minor as it is a natural food. So if you had watched all my previous videos on pigeon peas cajunus cajun, right, where I mentioned that it's an underutilized leguminous crop, right, a food staple and the sixth most important leguminous crop in the world, right, utilized by farmers, right, can help in feed security, and even over in Hawaii where they give it to chickens, right? Packed with lots of vitamins, minerals, folic acid, as Ajene et al. Also mentions here. So you can go back and watch those videos I did on pigeon peas cajunus cajun, right? So here's also the abstract of the study, right? So it states here, sickle cell anemia is the commonest hemoglobinopathy that ravages most part of the world, particularly Nigeria. First-line clinical management of sickle cell anemia uses hydroxyurea, folic acid, amino acid supplementation, penicillin prophylaxis, and anti-malarial prophylaxis to manage the condition, and blood transfusions to stabilize the patient's hemoglobin level. These are quite expensive and have attendant risk factors. However, a bright ray of hope involving research into anti-sickling properties of locally available medicinal plants like Cajunas cajun. In this study, we investigated the effect of dry seeds of Cajunas cajun. Right, so these are the dry seeds here. Right, so they said they investigated the effect of dry seeds of Cajunas cajun in a cohort of 37 patients attending sickle cell clinic in Central Hospital of Kweli and Ughelli by encouraging their consumption of Cajunas cajun after overnight soaking and preparation. While this lasted, their packed cell volume, frequency of pain crisis, and frequency of admission were monitored. While comparing these parameters with previous hospital records of the same subjects prior to commencement of the study, our results proved that Cajun significantly decreased the frequency of bone crisis and hospital admission among the patient, averaging 1.95 and 0.57 respectively. The result, the differences in mean using student T tests also returned a statistically significant improvement at p 0.05 in the study state of PCV values for sickle cell anemia sufferers from an average of 22.16 to 24.32, suggestive that a mean consumption rate of 3 meals per week is most likely acceptable with minimal side effects. Thus, it is recommended that the burden of sickle cell anemia be significantly reduced by encouraging a nutritional diet of Cajunas cajun. So here you have it. It's an interesting study. I'll also be doing a part two video on delving deeper into the research. Here, as I said, I have these pigeon peas planted in my yard since a year and some now, and I just returned from the UK. Yeah, it's, it's amazing how we have all these plants right around us, and we're suffering, dying from cancers, from many of these ailments, sickle cell disease, and just right around us. It's just that we don't know. Most of us, some of us, well, ignorant, right? But healing, the herbs are the healing, and we have no excuse. This is the age of information and technology. To be ignorant is a choice. You got to fall in love with reading. You got to be curious. Just as I was curious when I just started this YouTube channel, taking pictures of plants and uploading them to the plant app, and I'm finding out so many things I'm posting, and then a lot of person says, "Man, you got so much content here. You should start a YouTube channel." Yeah. So thanks again for watching.